So in this video, I am going to show you where I get some of my chemicals, simply just from minerals. So I'm going to get two chemicals in this video: carbon from coal and charcoal. Charcoal works too, and iron hydroxide from limonite. So first we're going to start off with carbon just because it's easier. I'm just going to lay it out on a piece of paper. And we'll be getting the allotrope graphite from this. Is my camera blurry? I can't tell, I'm sorry. There we go. You can then just fold it in half, and you can either hit it like this on the paper or close the paper before you hit it. You can decide. So I'm using some coal and some charcoal, and just be careful. Charcoal makes a lot of gas, and you just, well, not gas, sorry, dust just flies up and you don't want to breathe it in. So I'm just crushing it up into big chunks. Then I'm going to close the paper, crush it up more, and probably finish it off with a mortar and pestle. And as you might be able to tell, it's very messy, and I'm probably going to transfer it into a mortar and pestle now. So I then just transferred it into a mortar and crushed it with a pestle. You can see it's very messy. You will also make your mortar very messy because it's used in pencils, obviously. So I'm pretty sure in a past video I extracted graphite from pencils, and this is basically the same stuff, just this is a better method because this is pure carbon, and before that was mixed with clay to keep it from breaking. So once you have grinded it to your desired amount, you can just simply use a funnel and put it into a container. So here's my final carbon. You can see it coats the walls because it is very messy, and I lost a little bit in the pouring it, but that's okay. So the next mineral we're going to crush is limonite for iron hydroxide, and it is very strong, so we can't do it in a piece of paper, so we're just going to have to sweep the area up first and just hit it while it's on the concrete. So now that you have cleared off your space, you can just take your limonite and crush it up. Limonite usually forms as massive limonite, which means it has no structure, but sometimes you can actually find botryoidal pieces, and it's easy to confuse with hematite. It's a bit difficult to crush. So as you can see, I got most of it crushed up. There are some big pieces that flew away, but I don't really care because it's hard to crush up, and you can still see it's not really a powder at all, actually. But if I ever need to use it for anything, I'll just crush it up even more because I want to get like a giant iron pestle, mortar and pestle, and just be able to crush rocks with it, but my porcelain one is too fragile. But for our purposes, it's okay that it's in a big powder. I mean, that it's in some big grains. I don't really care. So I'm just going to sweep it all up. Since we cleaned my area, I won't worry about any contamination. Then you can scoop it all up into a pan. So I'm going to try to record this as I pour it in. So there you can see. Get everything in. So here's our iron hydroxide powder. So you can see those pretty large chunks in there. Kind of looks like when I crushed hematite for iron 3 oxide. I didn't make a video of that though, sorry. Yeah, so here are the things I made today. I made some pure carbon powder, as you saw. I'm not gonna weigh it out because I don't know, I'm lazy. And here's some iron hydroxide. And I don't know what I'm gonna use either of these for in chemistry. I don't know. Might use this for inorganic chemistry and use this for some organic chemistry. Not sure. Might be able to electroplate things with these, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and something I forgot to mention, for obvious reasons, just wear some goggles because you can get stuff in your eyes. Okay, so this video is already longer than I wanted it to be. I just want to show you what I made in better lighting. So here's the carbon, and here's the iron hydroxide. You can see I did get quite a bit of it into a powder.